Now, as you know, we reported the other day that the man who Donald Trump referred to as my African American has decided to leave the Republican Party because he came to the conclusion that Donald Trump may actually not be a friend of people who are black or brown.
Guy stole all the TVs.
Apparently, it was when he told the members of the squad to go back where they came from that he suddenly realized, like, hey, wait a second.
I do love these departure points. There's always even in like those CNN focus groups, they'll always be like, well, I thought Donald Trump was the greatest political leader in American history, and then last
I noticed
week,
he does
wait a second,
tweets.
it's like he's a racist. Like he said, you can't say that on Twitter.
Right. Very strange. But good news coming from the Trump camp. For every African American he loses, he's convinced that he's got a Hispanic.
And another great friend of mine, somebody that was on CNN and they didn't like him because he was too positive on Trump. Can you believe it? He happens to be Hispanic. He happens to be Hispanic, but I've never quite figured it out because he looks more like a wasp than I do. So I haven't figured that one out. But I'll tell you what, there is nobody that loves this country more or Hispanic more than Steve Cortes. Steve.
He loves Hispanic.
Thank you,
Nobody
Steve.
loves Hispanic more.
Nobody loves the Hispanics more. What do you like more, the country or the Hispanics? He says the country. I don't know. I may have to go for the Hispanics, to be honest with you. We got.
I mean, first off, I think we know why Steve Cortes and he get along so well, because he doesn't look Hispanic. So I'm not reminded by it.
I'm learning so much about the construction of whiteness, folks.
It's literally like he left the White House to go to the Santa Ana Star Center in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, to give a talk. And they said, listen, we just got this polling back. Not doing well with Hispanics.
What about
Don't worry.
I'll take care of it.
I take care of it. I like Hispanic.
I was talking to one the other day.
Hey, everybody. Hey. Check
Didn't
this
look like
out.
it.
Ready for the post to shift? Here's an Hispanic who doesn't look Hispanic that I like.
That I like.
Thank you.
And look at
Just
this.
wait for the new numbers.
Watch this. Do you like America better or Hispanic? Oh, you like America? Well, I think I might like Hispanic.
I think I might like Hispanic better. I don't know. It's so hard
How
to
many
tell.
votes am I going to get? How many votes?
I will tell you, though, that I am in touch with members of the Sanders campaign to propose that in a brilliant act of triangulation, that while we follow all of our obligations under international law on refugees and decriminalize the border, that we ban Hispanic and Latin American people who have over $500,000 in liquid assets from coming into the country completely.
Yeah.
Because they're bringing a lot of problems.
Figure out what the
they have
hell's
very
going on.
autocratic ideas. They are used to owning feudal states, and many of them are involved in drug trafficking.
Some of them, I'm sure, are good people.
Some of them, I'm sure, just happen to be passive recipients of wealth that are good people.
Their daughters are doing bad comedy.
The daughters are doing embarrassing comedy in the New York Times.
Oh, my
And
God.
they're not disclosing obvious conflicts of interest. There's a lot of problems here. And we need to figure out what the hell's going on. I, Bernie Sanders, propose a complete and total ban on light-skinned Hispanics from entering the United States till we figure out what the hell is going on. They've
be the worst
destabilized many great experiments. The Bolivarian Revolution, they're still bitching about Castro. He beat them decades ago. These are very bad people. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing money. They're bringing unregulated capitalism. We need to do something about it.
I mean, Ted Cruz, need I say more?
Yeah, Ted Cruz. Just look at Ted Cruz. When you see Ted Cruz's face, think unrestricted white Hispanic immigration.
No.
Look at all those Joanna Housemen standing behind Trump in that video. Oh my God. Can we zoom back in on that? Jesus.
Let's go to the